So today we have the geography demo class. It doesn't matter that you are going to join here or not, but our Chinmaya's idea is you should get something today for your civil services preparation. This is our values and ethics. So how to study geography for UPSC examination? For each and every subject, history, geography, economy, polity, science and technology, even science little bit, current affairs. There is a way to complete the syllabus, remember the syllabus, understand the concepts within short period of time. In UPSC, we have different subjects. For example, now I told you, history, geography, polity, economy like subjects. When we study these subjects, we have to study up to degree standard. BA history, BA degree standard. Then geography, BSc geography degree standard. Economy, BA economics. In economics, we will study the basic economics, but here Indian economy. That is our syllabus. It is application only, not the basic economics formula, curves. We are not going to study that. Next important subject is polity, BA political science or BA public administration standard. These BA degrees are studied at least for 3 years in college. So we have 5 subjects: history, geography, polity, economy, science and tech, along with the current affairs. 5 subjects. So 5 into 3, 15 years. You have to spend at least 15 years to get thorough with the subject. Is it possible for us? No. So what we should do? I am going to explain that today. In geography, I am coming to the subject directly. In geography, we have syllabus. World geography, Indian geography. Indian geography. In world geography, we have physical geography, human geography. In Indian geography also, we have the same physical geography and human geography. In physical geography, we are going to study geomorphology, climatology, oceanography. I will explain one by one. Oceanography. Why I am writing this? I will give you the explanation at the end. Then biogeography. Lastly, the economic geography. Sorry, environment geography. Here, human and economic geography, like that we can say economic geography. In this, resources. Resources includes water resource, mineral, in-mineral, metallic, non-metallic. These items are there. After resources, agriculture, industry, population and settlement, transport and communication, In agriculture, along with agriculture, we are going to study. Along with agriculture, we are going to study fishing, then forestry, irrigation. In irrigation multipurpose projects, I will explain one by one. Okay, first I want to list out what are there. Then livestock. Along with that, we have to cover these items. Okay, next. Important. Then with this, we have to cover. I have to write here, but I am writing here power plants, thermal, hydel, nuclear power plants, all the power plants, tourism, geopolitics, and international organizations. So we have to cover these things in physical world geography. Then in Indian geography, the same topics will be repeated here, ditto. Sir, how to cover this syllabus, long, lengthy syllabus? This is your question. Next important point is, out of these topics, if you cover these three, geography syllabus is over. Not only for GS, but also for optional paper, I am saying. If you take geography as optional, I give you assurance. If you cover geomorphology, sorry, climatology and oceanography, your syllabus is over. Yes, in world geography, if you cover this, Indian geography will be covered automatically. Okay, so this is that kind of a syllabus. But nowadays, students are misguided. In those days, we took this as our optional subject and we cleared UPSC prelims 3 times, wrote mains, attended interview. We were able to complete the syllabus within the short period of time because of this knowledge. This was imparted to me by my seniors. They only said that you don't worry, you take geography, we will tell you how to read. Now we will start our discussion. Geomorphology. What is geo? Earth. What is morphology? Shape. Shape of the earth. First, I have to tell you about geography. What is a geo? Earth. Graphy, description of the earth. So geography is nothing but study of earth. Description means study of earth. But over the period of time, what happened? It was a study of earth and man on it. Chennai is like this because of us. Kuvamadayar is like this because of us. So pollution. Similarly, we have constructed dams, reservoirs. We have constructed hill stations. So when you study the geography, man should be included. Without man, if we study the geography, it is meaningless. So if anyone asks you in interview, if you take optional, geography optional, they will ask, you are from this background, why did you choose this subject? I will tell answer for that also. And also, what is the importance of geography for civil service? We are going to discuss. Then what is a geography? Then study of earth and man on the earth. Number 2, geomorphology. Geo means earth. Morphology means shape. Shape of the earth. At one place we have Mount Everest, 8,848 meters height. At other place we have Mariana Trench. This should be small in size because here Earth's center, Mariana Trench should be like this. Okay. So Mariana Trench. It is around 12,000 meters. Book to book a little bit, it will vary. Depth. It is the deepest point. At other place, we have Dead Sea. It is also deepest point, but on the exposed surface of the earth, it is under the ocean water. It is under the ocean water. Mariana Trench. Okay. So, as we think, earth is not a perfect sphere, and also it is not a finely finished sphere. It has undulations, mountains, valleys, deepest points, highest point. These are rugged terrains. So that is important. Without atlas, we will not teach geography. We have to see atlas again and again, then only we will understand. So, Mariana Trench is located here. Deepest point on the earth, 11,022 meters. In other book, 11,000 some meters. It differs anyway. Dead Sea is located here. It is the deepest point on the exposed surface of the earth. It is the deepest point on earth. It is under Pacific Ocean water. This blue color is Pacific Ocean. Next, Himalayas. Mount Everest, the highest point on the earth. Then similarly, Atlas Mountains, Great Dividing Range in Australia. Okay. Great Dividing Range in Australia. Similarly, Western Cordillera, Andes, longest mountain range of the world. Longest mountain range of the world. You take this length, fit it anywhere. Himalaya is very short. Rockies is very short. Atlas is short. Alps short. It is the longest mountain range. Then Amazon plains, Brazilian shield color. You can see the color. This is a shield color. This is a river, Amazon river. So plains. Ganga plain, Deccan plateau, its extension Aravalli, Chotanagpur plateau. These items. In geomorphology, we are going to study the shape of the earth. Where are plateaus? Where are plains, mountains, peaks, deepest points, even trenches, longest trench of the world. What is the trench? At the convergent plate boundary, so at the convergent plate boundary, we have trenches. What is this? This is a plate tectonics. This is plate tectonics. Between two plates, we have the space like this. Within two plates, we have the space that is called a trench, deep point. So here in South America, we have convergent plate boundary. In the divergent plate boundary, on the earth, a plate may be cracked. So divergence. In that case, lava will come out. It is called molten magma. Molten rock material is called molten magma inside the earth. When it comes out, it is called lava. That lava will create the ridges. Will create the ridges here. So in the ocean, we can find the ridges, this color. This is a divergent plate boundary. Plate cracked here, lava came out. So this color, this is a ridge. It is at the center of Atlantic Ocean. It is called Mid-Atlantic Ridge. Here trench convergent plate boundary. This plate converges with this plate. So South American plate and Pacific plate convergence. So that is called convergence plate boundary. So how do we understand this?
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to be looking at the characteristics of volcanic landform. A volcano is a mountain or a hill with an opening that connects the Earth's interior to its surface, and from which a variety of materials from inside of the Earth is ejected onto the surface. Volcanic landforms can be broadly grouped into two categories: intrusive volcanic landforms and extrusive volcanic landforms.
So we are going to study the geography.
Landforms.
We are going to study the geography with the help of the animations, in which it will be clearly explained how the lava comes out, how volcanoes are formed, okay, these things. In this, we are going to discuss about the plate boundaries also. Okay, plate boundaries. What will happen in the particular plate boundary? How lava comes out from that plate boundary. Okay, different types of volcanic cones are explained here. We need not to discuss this now. But from this, what I want to convey is how lava comes out, how volcanoes are erupting. Okay, we are going to discuss. Similarly, here, or this one will be good.
Portals into the heart of the Earth. They burn. Bottomless cauldrons fueled by an ancient wrath, bubbling and boiling thousands of miles beneath the surface, just waiting to burst through. Volcanoes are scattered across the planet. About 1,500.
So here it is called a Pacific Ring of Fire. This part is called Pacific Ring of Fire, convergent plate boundary. Ring of Fire means now also it is a 5:25 in India, Indian Standard Time. If you see from top aerial view or from satellite picture, at any one of the place, you can see the volcanic eruption. That is why it is called Pacific Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire. It is important. As we discussed, in other areas also, we have plate boundaries. Here, convergent plate boundary. Trench is there. In Africa, the Rift Valley is there. Rift Valley. Last month it came in news. In Ethiopia, volcanic eruption took place here. Current affairs. So we have to include current affairs also. Anyway, they will show the plate. I will show it.
Active volcanoes can be found across the world, though countless others are on the ocean floor. Most volcanoes, whether on land or underwater, are located where tectonic.
This is a plate boundaries. This plate is Pacific plate. This plate is a South American plate. This is a small Nazca plate. This is Caribbean plate. So as we think Earth is not perfect sphere, solid sphere. For example, we have ball. On ball, you cannot find any crack. It is not like that. Earth crust is broken at many places. So they are in the form of different plates. These plates are moving from one place to another place. At that time, convergence takes place, divergence takes place. So lava comes out. If there is any crack, then lava will come out automatically. If there is any convergence here, gap occurs, so lava will come out. So in all the plate boundaries, earthquake occurs, lava comes out, volcanic activity can be found. So these are all important points we are going to study in this. Yes. How volcanic activity takes place.
The journey of these emissions begins deep underground in the Earth's core. The core, which can burn as hot as the surface of the sun, transfers its heat to the surrounding rock mantle. In doing so, the heat melts some of the rock. This molten rock, or magma, is lighter than the surrounding solid rock layer, so it rises through the mantle. The magma then escapes through vents in the Earth's crust, causing volcanic eruptions. Now above ground, this magma is referred to as lava, and it can be.
We will discuss this in detail. Fluid magma is there. Then viscous lava is there. It is less viscous lava. It is a flowing. So we will discuss in detail these things in the later classes. So likewise, we are going to take into account the videos for our discussion, right? So anyway, now we will come to our point. So in geomorphology, we are going to study these features, plate tectonics, associated landforms. Then after that, what we will do? We are going to climatology. In geomorphology, when we study the world, okay, when we study the world, we will cover India also. Okay, we will cover India also. India also, how Indian plate is moving, how Himalaya is forming. It is a Eurasian plate. Indian plate is moving towards Eurasian plate. So Himalayas is formed here. We are going to discuss that. Indian plate was here. It was moving. It was moving. Now it is moving beneath the Eurasian plate, Europe and Asia. Europe and Asia plate, big plate, largest plate. So here Himalayas are formed. Fold mountains are formed due to convergence of two plates. Here fold mountains are formed. Shear force. So automatically fold mountain formed. We are going to study this in geomorphology. After studying this, when I come to climatology, before that, this part of India also Africa shield continent, South America, Brazilian shield, Canadian shield, Fennoscandian shield, Australia shield. We are going to study. What is a shield? When the earth was formed, it was molten magma initially. It cooled, solidified on the surface first. That is why our crust is a solid crystalline rock. Solid crystalline rock. So, on the earth, the cooled, solidified magma formed shields of the world. Shields. That cold, solidified magma shield consists of metallic minerals. In geology, geology means a study of rock. In geology, we are going to study about minerals. Kolar gold field, Karnataka. We are getting gold. In Karnataka itself, Kudremukh is there. In Chotanagpur Plateau, Jharkhand, we have all the resources. Almost all the resources. So this Chotanagpur Plateau and its extension, Hazaribagh Plateau, is called storehouse of mineral resources in India. Storehouse of mineral resources in India. This is a Chotanagpur Plateau. Its extension is a Hazaribagh Plateau. All the minerals, iron ore, copper, mica, whatever the minerals are required for industrial development are available here. Storehouse of mineral resources in India. Then Magadhan Kingdom. Magadhan Kingdom's capital Pataliputra. 600 BC. We are going to study in history. Mahajanapatas. 16 Mahajanapatas. One was Magad. That Magadhan Kingdom, okay, had Pataliputra as capital. Pataliputra is located at the confluence of, was located. I will come to that. Ganga, Gagra. Gagar river is a separate. That is inland drainage. Gagra is a separate. Gagra. Then Ganga, Gagra, Son river. 3 rivers confluence. But now the rivers are shifting their course. So Patna, Bihar capital Patna, is located somewhat at a distance place from Son river. But originally it was at the confluence, strategically located. This Magadhan kingdom became Mauryan Empire. Even out of 16 Mahajanapatas, Magad became Magadhan kingdom. Magad Mahajanapata, Jan people, Janapad, People's Republic, became kingdom. Why? Iron ore available here helped them to make tools. They did not give this mineral technology to anyone. They had weapons. They occupied all other Mahajanapatas and they became Magadhan kingdom. Later on, Magadhan Empire, that became Mauryan Empire. This is important. So in history also we are going to study anyway. So Indian geography will be covered automatically with the world geography. In geomorphology, I am studying plate tectonics. In India, how Himalayas are formed. Same plate tectonic. Indian plate collided with the Eurasian plate. Also geology, world geology, Indian geology completed. After completing this, I am going to climatology. We are going to study climate in climatology. In that monsoon climate, we have to take all other climates, but for example, we are going to discuss monsoon climate. How monsoon climate occurs in a country. There are certain conditions for the monsoon climate. Number one condition. Wind direction should change from one season to another season. Wind direction should change from one season to another season. I am coming to that now. In India, now winter, northeast monsoon season, northeast trade wind is blowing. Winds are are named after the direction from which they are coming. North, south, east, west, always on the map. Northeast. So from here it is coming. So it is called a northeast trade wind. It gives rainfall to Tamil Nadu, Cholamandala Kadarkarai, that is Coromandel coast. Cholas were ruling this Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal was called a Chola Lake. Here and there, anywhere you could find Chola flagged ships, boats, trade. That is why they built the great temple. Anyway, so moisture taken by the wind from Bay of Bengal will be given as a rain to Tamil Nadu coast, Cholamandala Kadarkare, Coromandel coast. Tamil Nadu experiences northeast monsoon. In the month of June, July, we will have different climate, that is southwest monsoon climate. Southwest monsoon. June, July, August, September. Wind direction changes 180 degree. During one season rain to India, southwest monsoon wind gives rain to whole India except Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu also, the Western Ghats districts from Nilgiris to Kanyakumari, they are getting rain during southwest monsoon season. Western Ghats districts, this wind will give to Nilgiris, Krishnagiri, Dharmapuri, then Coimbatore, Dharmapuri upland, Tirupur, Kangayam, Erode, then Dintikal, Theni, Kanyakumari, Tirunelveli also. Why? Here we have Palghat gap. Through Palghat gap, the moist laden wind comes, it gives rainfall to Pollachi, Udumalpet, Valparai, Coimbatore. That is why we have windmills here. Southwest monsoon wind. So power plant will be covered here. Wind power. Anyway, next we have Shengota gap. Kutralam. Shengota gap. We have Aralvaimoli gap at the border between Tirunelveli district and Kanyakumari district. So these rains, these southwest monsoon winds will give rainfall to these districts at least in Tamil Nadu. Eastern side of Chennai, Tiruvallur, Kanchipuram, Kadalur, they will not get a rainfall. If there is any cyclone formed here, we will get during this season. Otherwise, we will not get a rain during southwest monsoon season. Tnpsc Parvakatru, other states students are there. No? Okay, anyway, in Tamil, there is one song, Tnpsc Parvakatru, Theni Pakkam Veesum Oru Saaral. This is true. Theni district of Tamil Nadu is getting rainfall. Similarly, if you go to Maharashtra, there are gaps, Thal Ghat, Bor Ghat. So Mumbai will get a rain. Also, the interior will also get a rain. We are going to study that. Without knowing physiography of Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, also the southwest monsoon wind hit by southwest monsoon wind will hit Himalayas, cloud will be formed, it rains. Orographic rainfall. Worldwide, the monsoon winds will be obstructed by mountains. It will rise up, it will cool down. We will discuss this later on in detail. It cools down and it gives rainfall. If you go to Kanyakumari, Tirunelveli, you can find small clouds all along the Western Ghats. Okay, this is called orographic rainfall. Oro means mountain. Orographic rainfall. But Bangladesh, totally delta, Ganga Brahmaputra delta. That is the only major country in the world which gets rainfall due to convection. Plains, no obstruction of wind, only plains due to heating, convection, cloud formation, rainfall. Without studying geomorphology, how can I study climatology? How can I understand why Coimbatore is getting, Valparai mainly, is getting rainfall due to southwest monsoon wind. Why? Coconut is cultivated in Dindigul, Valparai, Udumalpet. It is continental interior. Generally, coconut is cultivated along the coast. It can thrive well in the brackish water, Kerala coast, Tamil Nadu coast also. But it is cultivated in the interior. Coimbatore, Tirupur. Now Udumalpet, they are coming under Tirupur only. Earlier it was part of that Aliyar, they were part of Coimbatore district. But we carved out the Tirupur district. Anyway, in the interior, how can we get the coconut palm tree? In Theni districts also, coconut palm tree. Because moist laden wind will be entering Theni district, will give rainfall. So without knowing the geomorphology, I cannot study the climatology. So I can easily study climatology after this. Good. After studying this, I am going to oceanography. In oceanography, what we are going to study first? Bottom relief features of the oceans. Bottom relief features of the oceans. As we think, ocean bottom is not flat. Ocean bottom is not flat as we see in our fish tank. It has n number of ridges, volcanic cones, trenches, rugged terrain, relief features. So how they were formed? Again, plate tectonics. In plate tectonics only, we were studying the ridges here, divergent plate boundary. So ridges can be found, n number of volcanic cones. Here also. Here convergent plate boundary, trench can be found. So in plate tectonics geomorphology, we studied about the landforms. In oceanography, the bottom relief features will be completed. Okay, so this is the way. See this.
Are categorized as BEI 8. These eruptions occurred thousands and millions of years ago. The most destructive volcanic eruption ever witnessed occurred in Indonesia in 1815. Mount Tambora, a large stratovolcano.
So Mount Tambora, stratovolcano, that is a type of volcano we will study. But what I want to convey is, here only the plate boundary is there. This is the boundary. So convergence. In convergent plate boundary, one plate will subduct beneath the other plate. So automatically, this is earth. Okay, when it subducts, it will melt, lava will come out, volcanic cones will be formed. Lava will come out through weak points, volcanic cones. So Mount Tambora is located because of this only. Similarly, under the ocean bottom, also we can find a number of cones.
Mount Tambora, a large stratovolcano, erupted with a BEI measurement of 7. The blast caused earthquakes, tsunamis, and pyroclastic flows that decimated the land and
tsunami. Whenever there is earthquake or volcano under the sea water, tsunami will erupt. So in oceanography, we are going to study tsunami. In environment geography also.
took tens of thousands of Indonesian lives. The eruption even destroyed the top of Mount Tambora itself, turning the 13,000-foot tall mountain into a 3,640-foot deep caldera. While volcanoes are some of the most destructive forces of nature, they have also helped.
So whenever volcanic eruption is there, we can find a forest fire and other issues there. Okay, we will discuss that later on. But After completing geomorphology, we will come to know about the bottom relief features of the ocean. This is on one side. On another side, what is the salinity of the ocean? At the equator, throughout the year, 12 hours a day, 12 hours night. 12 hours a day, 12 hours night. At the equator, evaporation is more. Definitely, salt content should be more. At our home, mother is preparing hot water for you. After preparing hot water, if you see the container, you can find a scale formation, salt formation. Why? Water evaporated, salt accumulated in utensils, we have seen. Similarly, here also, salt will be there, water will evaporate. Good. At the same time, this evaporated water will form the cloud, it will give rainfall. Again, the salt will dilute. So, in equatorial region, every day at 4 p.m., we have rainfall. Every day at 4 p.m. 4 o'clock rainfall, it is called. So, heavy downpour, salt content will be less. In polar region, no evaporation. So, freshwater, glaciers, ice, salt content is less. But in the subtropical region, continuous evaporation, no rainfall in the oceans. So, salt content will be more. In this way, we will study about the temperature of the ocean, salinity of the ocean, then density of the oceanic water. Salty water will have more density. Fresh water will have less density. So that kind of things we are going to study in oceanography. Then coral reefs, how they are formed, what are the conditions required for the formation of the coral reef. We will study this in oceanography. With this, our syllabus is over. How can we cover this? In Indian geography, I am going to study about a mid-Indian ridge. Mid-Indian ridge here. This is also Amsterdam. So here, Amsterdam, Kerguelen Plateau, lava has come out. It is a shallow water platform. Similarly here, Seychelles, Madagascar, Seychelles, and Mauritius, Mascarene Ridge, Scotra, Chagos Ridge, this color. Andaman Ridge extends here. So when we study the world oceans, we will complete Indian Ocean. Indian oceanography will be completed. Then, after doing this, I am going to study about soil in biogeography. In soil, what I am going to apply, in India, when Indian plate was moving from here, in India, when Indian plate was moving from here to here, it cracked. Can we shift this room from one place to another place? No, it will crack. If it is so, then think the huge sized plate, Indian plate, it cracked. Through that crack, lava came out. That lava formed a Deccan trap. We will discuss it in detail, but a Deccan trap, step-like feature. Step-like feature was formed in Maharashtra. That basaltic lava has given birth to black cotton soil there. So in biogeography, I will be studying soils of India, black cotton soil completed. When I teach plate tectonics, I will tell this. Himalayas formed river Ganga, Brahmaputra, Ganga, Yamuna and other rivers are coming from Himalayas. Indus, Brahmaputra are coming from Tibetan Plateau. Anyway, these rivers deposited the material here. Plains of India formed Ganga plain, alluvial soil. In Kerala, In Kerala, Western Ghats, southwest monsoon wind obstructed by Western Ghats, it formed a cloud and it gave rainfall. Around 300 centimeters of rainfall in one season. During other season, northeast monsoon season, no rainfall. Only southwest monsoon season, rainfall. Alternate wet and dry period. Wet period, 300 centimeters of rainfall in the months of June, July, August, September. Dry period, October, November, December. Then heavy leaching. Leaching means silica content from the topsoil. Silica content from the topsoil will be leached down. You take the rangoli powder from mother, put it on the sand bed, pour water. Color will leach, only sand will remain there. Like that, silica will leach, aluminum will be present on the ground. So, after leaching, this soil lost silica. Silica is nothing but mineral salt, sodium, potassium, magnesium. These are all required mineral for the agriculture. Since it is lost, this soil will support only plantation crop, coconut, arecanut, rubber. That is why in Kerala they are cultivating these plantation crops. Rice cannot be cultivated. One point, important point. This soil is called laterite soil. Laterite soil. Very important. The same soil has aluminum on the surface. Silica leached, aluminum is there. Why? Our earth crust is made up of silica and aluminum. Silica is leached, aluminum is present. So that aluminum can be exploited here because it is in the form of aluminum oxide, bauxite, ore, water, aluminum, oxygen from the air, aluminum oxide formed, bauxite. In India, in Kerala, we have plantation, more plantation. But if you go to Jamaica, there they are taking aluminum, the same condition here. Similarly, in Cuba, same condition, but they are cultivating sugar cane. Sugar cane, sugar bowl of the world it was. Now India is the largest producer of sugar cane. But once it was a sugar bowl. Why? This kind of leached soil, infertile soil. Only plantation crops can be grown. So in biogeography, I study the soil. How? After knowing the climate. I can say, after knowing the geomorphology, Himalayas, rivers, running waters, river systems, we will study in geomorphology. So the plains of India. In plains, we can get alluvial soil. So soil over. If this is my soil, this is the amount of rainfall. This is the temperature. In climatology we study tropical region, temperate region, cold frigid polar region. So what is the temperature in tropical region? If I know that, I can say I can cultivate a rubber, tea, coffee. On the slopes, I can cultivate coffee, tea. On the Malabar plain, I can cultivate a rubber, coconut. Because this is the rainfall, this is the temperature, this is the soil. For any crop, these three things are to be considered. That's all. Agriculture geography is over. Also, natural vegetation. What is the forest here on the Western Ghats? On Western Ghats, we can find evergreen forest. Silent Valley National Park, the first biosphere reserve. The first biosphere reserve of India, Silent Valley National Park, is located in Kerala, Nilgiri Hills. Why it is there in Kerala, in Nilgiri Hills? Because of weather, climate, elevation, geomorphology, climatology, then vegetation. Automatically this can grow in this condition. All along the coast, we have mangrove vegetation, the largest mangrove forest in the world. Sundarbans, West Bengal. So in that way only we study this. Okay. So if I study geomorphology, climatology, then biogeography is over. Then what kind of animals will be living there in that condition? We can find penguin, polar bear, reindeer near polar region only. In monsoon climate, elephant. In Congo rainforest, equatorial climate, evergreen forest, dense vegetation, big elephants cannot live there. Dense vegetation, how can an elephant go inside? Only in Congo forest we have small elephants. In all other rainforests, Amazon forest, Southeast Asia, we don't have elephants. Like that we will study flora and fauna, biogeography over. Then in environment geography, we are going to study about earthquake. Last year, Afghanistan received an earthquake because of plate tectonic movement. Bangladesh, Nepal. In Delhi, tremor, we realized when this plate is moving towards, now also it is moving. It is a pushing, pressure is created. So in Afghanistan, heavy damage. India only sent relief material. So earthquake, when we study the plate tectonic, we will say all along the plate boundaries, earthquake will occur. In climatology, we are going to study about tropical cyclones. That tropical cyclone hit Sri Lanka last 2 months ago. Tamil Nadu sent relief material in the month of November, medicine and other items. Devastated, completely devastated. Around more than 300 people were missing in Sri Lanka. So tropical cyclone formation in climatology, in environment geography, cyclone disaster. Disaster management will also be covered. In environment, tsunami, earthquake, volcanic activity. Then in India, last year only, in the month of October, November only, the only active volcano in India, mud volcano in India, showed the signs of eruption. It came in current affairs. Every day we are covering current affairs also. Here we have two islands. Na? One is Narkondam, another one is a barren island. I will show it. Here we can find. So can you see this? Easy to remember. Narkondam is nearby northern Andaman. For example, how to remember the Andaman and Nicobar Island? In north, it is North Andaman. 1 second, ma. Yes. Andaman and Nicobar can be divided into two groups. Andaman groups, Andaman and Nicobar groups. I will close this. Yes. Okay, this is Andaman group. In Andaman, we have North Andaman, Middle Andaman, South Andaman, Little Andaman. Near North Andaman, we have Narkondam. Then automatically Barren Island should be south of that. It is the only active volcano in India. A, B. A active, B means barrens, like Barren Island. Like that you have to remember. Simple. Then in Andaman and Nicobar, which island is located where? Okay, like that we have to study now. So here mirror image, Little Andaman will be here Little Nicobar. Great Andaman is nothing but a Great Nicobar. Mirror image. That's all. In Great Nicobar, we have Indira Point, the southernmost point of Indian territory. Southernmost point on mainland is Cape Comorin. That's all. Finished syllabus. Okay. So when we study the environmental geography of the world, I study the cyclone and its impact, earthquake in India, volcanic activity in India. Completed Indian geography. You need not to study that paper separately. Even for optional, I am saying. For GS, very simple. So environmental geography over. After that, I am coming to resources. I told you water resource. So Govind Ballapant Sagar, Sutlej River. Here we have dams, Bhakra, Nangal dams. Then all along Ganga, we have water resource. Kaveri River, Mettur Dam, Stanley Reservoir, water resource. Groundwater resource. Like that we are going to study. Then when I study this, I study the irrigation projects. Wherever perennial rivers are there, we have canal irrigation. In South India, perennial rivers are not there. Also rugged plateau. On plateau, it is very difficult to dig a canal. So we have tank irrigation. So irrigation will be over. If irrigation, soil, climate, these are all known, I can say what crop can be cultivated there. So agriculture over. If I cultivate this crop, then along with that, what kind of livestock I can rear over. Then in Tamil Nadu, in Chidambaram, Kadalur district, if you go there, you can find a pisciculture. On the agricultural land itself, they will grow fish. On waterlogged land, crop and fish will be grown simultaneously. So pisciculture, that is one of the agriculture activity. In Japan, they are practicing that generally. But in India, we are doing in Chidambaram, Kadalur, Setiatop. There I found it. Anyway, so livestock, these will be over. Then hydroelectric power plants, Mettur Dam. Hydroelectric, when water is filled in the dam, when water is reduced during dry season, thermal power plant. So Neyveli, we get the coal, thermal power plant. Chotanagpur Plateau region, I told you all minerals including fossil fuel. Coal is available. So we have power plants. So when we study the geomorphology, if you are strong with the geology, then we can go for mineral resources. In mineral resources also, on plateau, we can get all the minerals. So Jamshedpur, Tata Steel plant, started during national movement period, 1907, Swadeshi movement. Against the partition of Bengal, we launched. At that time, Tata Iron and Steel Company was started, TISCO. It completed 100 years. Very important. Jamshedji Tata went there. The original village name was Sakshi. That village is named after Jamshedji, that is Jamshedpur. Iron and steel plant. So iron ore is available. Nearby region, coal is available. Iron and steel company can be established. In geology, I studied this. So industry is over. Cotton textile. Coimbatore in this belt. Soil, cotton hinterland. Virudhunagar, Tirunelveli, belt. TVS mills, Jayavilas mills, very famous even today. Mills, spinning mills, cotton textile industry. Maharashtra, cotton textile. Gujarat, cotton textile. Why? Black cotton soil. In soil formation, we will study basaltic lava came out when Indian plate moved, it cracked. Lava came out in Gujarat, Maharashtra, black cotton soil. But in Tamil Nadu, what was the reason for the black cotton soil? Presence of black cotton soil in Tuticorin, Kovilpatti, in this region, Satur, Virudhunagar district, Tuticorin district, Tirunelveli district, Madurai district, that belt. Titaniferous, titanium iron, titaniferous rich rock in semi-arid condition. Why semi-arid here? Western Ghats blocks the moist laden wind. This side gets more rainfall because of cloud formation and rainfall. It is windward side. This side is leeward side. So automatically no rainfall, little bit of drizzle. Tirunelveli district, Sivaganga, these districts are dry districts. So in semi-arid condition, black cotton soil of South India in Tamil Nadu formed because of parent rock, titaniferous rock. Anyway, cotton crop, cotton textile industry, location of the cotton textile industry. Moist laden wind comes, it is good for spinning mills. So location factors, we will study. Industrial geography over. Then to exploit the mineral from here to here, Kolkata Asansol railway line constructed. Transport communication. Port cities, Lothal is here, ancient dockyard. Indus Valley civilization, Harappan civilization, first port in India. Now museum is being constructed by the government, it is current affairs. Marine Museum. Here we have Deen Dayal Upadhyay Port, major port. Mumbai Port, Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust. Then Mangaluru Port, Kochi Port, Tuticorin Port, Tuticorin Port, Chennai Port. In Chennai, Chennai Port Trust and Kamarajar Ennur Port, 2 ports are there. Kamarajar Ennur Port is the only major port under private in India. After that, Visakhapatnam, the deepest port, natural harbor. Then we have the Cuttack, that is Odisha, Bhubaneswar, Cuttack. This is here, na? Here we have port. Then Kolkata port. So likewise, port cities. Then airport. Now we have opened in a number of places airport. Navi Mumbai airport opened last month. Ayodhya airport opened, international airport. So transport communication will be covered. To Visakhapatnam port, we are getting iron ore from foreign countries. We have iron and steel industry. Okay. So transport communication, industrial development, these things. Then population. Since it is a plains, we can cultivate 3 times rice in a year. New alluvial soil is brought by the river every year. That alluvial soil consists of minerals. You need not to put fertilizer. Only nitrogen as a fertilizer is to be put because humus is washed away. It is a friable sand, no humus. So urea-like fertilizers are needed. So here you can grow the crop. For agriculture, we have largest labor force in any country. In which sector employs more labor force? Agriculture. Second sector, textile. So population is high. Largest populated state in India is UP. In a family, father, mother, 10 children, 8 children. They need hands. If you go to Rajasthan, less population. Density is also less. Industrial development is less. Like that we will study. So if you are strong with the geomorphology, climatology, oceanography, then automatically you will apply that for human geography part. When we do this, we can easily complete the syllabus. This is the way of studying geography for GS part and also Okay, GS part and also Indian geography part. Now I have proved, okay, how Indian coastline, continental shelf. On the west coast, we have broad continental shelf. Kerala is the largest marine fishing state. Fish catch from ocean. West Bengal, Hooghly River and its distributor. Inland fishing. West Bengal is the largest fish producing state. So fishing will be covered. Population covered. So everything will be covered. That's all. This is a geography. When you read the syllabus, you do like this. Now it is a question or anyone can ask the doubts related to UPSC preparation, not only this geography, polity, economy. You can ask any question, query. Yes, ma. We need only 3 to 4 months regular classes. Yes, yes, very simple subject. But in Tamil Nadu, what happens? Scoring is less. Why scoring is less? The people who are teaching geography are not good. They have to tell your answer should be in this format. You have to draw these maps, draw these diagrams, present in this way. This is the apt answer, right? Like that, we are not giving generally, not giving in Tamil Nadu, we are not giving writing practice. So students are writing around 300, 400 students are writing mains. They are not getting good score. This is the problem. Proper writing practice for the mains, even for GS or for optional, proper writing practice is necessary. Every day you have to write a question, answer to a question. That will improve your writing practice standard. After 100 tests, you will be fit. For that, you need proper notes. Here in Chinmaya, what we do, we are giving compiled version of notes. NCERT, standard books, all will be compiled. So, you will get, you need not to read NCERT separately, standard book separately. Only one book for polity, economy. Like that we are giving, we are reducing the burden of the children. Yes, also we are giving the current affairs to the student. So your burden will be reduced. This is the 8th current affairs. Every day we are giving current affairs. PAB, also the Hindu and other papers we are giving. This is also important. Yes, ma. Yes, please, ma. Sorry, ma. Geography? Ah, yes. Yes, sir. I am mechanical engineer. Okay, BE mechanical, ME automobile, PhD mechanical. But I cleared 3 times UPSC prelims with the geography option. What interest we show, okay, that is important. So here the paper, current affairs, every day, we are dividing the mains topics. We are dividing the mains topics into 11 topics, mains syllabus. We will be giving 11 booklets before the exam. In main examination, they will be asking mostly from current affairs. History, geography, traditional questions will be there, in polity also. But if you come to paper 3, economy, disaster management, for that current affairs is needed. Also, if you take geography as your optional, in paper 1, this is there. In paper 1, India and world geography. 100 marks. In GS, I am speaking. I'm not compelling anyone to take geography as optional, but I'm saying what are the advantages. So this is everyday current affairs. Number one topic we are giving. Second part is India and world geography directly. Okay, this is also important. Then third, Indian Constitution, polity, governance for the governance paper, right? Paper 2. Then if you take geography as your optional, you will get a benefit for these topics. Social development, that is a sociology part, population, settlement, urbanization and its problem. Everything will be covered in geography. Then economy. In economy, you will be studying about a crop, industry, minerals, export, import. Geography will be overlapping. Tea production, coffee export. Geography will be overlapping. So that will help. But this is a paper 3 and GS mains. Then very important point is environment, ecology, climate change, disaster management, geography. In environment geography, we are going to study the same. You need not to put a special effort for this in GS. So in GS, 3 papers out of 750 marks, you will get at least 350 marks. If you get more than 50%, you will be topper in UPSC mains. So this is also important. Likewise, we have divided the topics. We are giving daily current affairs. We are discussing that it is a free class. Even if you don't join here, you can attend that class. Anyone can attend. For your mobile number, we will send the link, permanent link. Every day we will be teaching that. After attending that, you will come to know about the current scenario of the UPSC. Anyway, ma, if you have any other doubt, you can ask. Also, the online students can ask. Yes, please. Geography. Yes, now only I told you. If you take geography, then in GS paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. In GS paper 1, India and world geography. Paper 2, the polity and governance is there mainly, but along with that, we have geopolitics. States, small states, river water dispute in polity. Small states, bifurcation of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh into Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, water dispute, interstate water dispute, international water dispute, that will be covered. Paper 1, sociology topic, population, settlement, urbanization, every sociology topic. Paper 3, Indian economy overlaps, also disaster management, environment issues. That is the advantage. Also, I kindly advise the students to study GS for 1 or 2 months. After studying that GS, take optional question papers from net source. Try to solve those questions, main questions. If you are able to do that, that will be your optional. Plate tectonics I teach for GS. Take optional question paper. Try to understand the plate tectonics question. If you do that successfully, then that will be your successful option. So don't worry about it. After 1 month, you can decide. After starting GS, after studying GS history, geography, polity, you can decide, because I took history as optional first. I completed GS history. I took the question paper, mains question paper, geography optional. I saw a question. What was scientific contribution of Al-Masudi? I did not study in GS. I could not answer. So I decided, okay, history optional, no, leave it. We will take geography option, because I was able to attend all the questions, geography questions after completing GS. Now I discussed GS. The same will be in the option. That is your successful optional generally. Okay, ma. We will wind up our session. I hope online students don't have any doubt. We will wind up the session. I hope this session might have given the good idea about the preparation. Tomorrow also we have sessions. I request the students to attend all the sessions. You will be getting good idea about each and every subject, because subject experts will be teaching that. You will get an idea. Okay. So we will wind up. Thank you. Thank you, ma.